We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Set to return it, here's Moore. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
He was brought down by
no doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle by Jordan Davis. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And this is caught, Jennings. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Purdy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a 23-yard run. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as he's down to the 11. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Good, set.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 10.
Good, set.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Purdy now to throw. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And running with power here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 57 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juwan Jennings as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 10.
Good. 63. But anyway, 73. Alpha.
Throwing is Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. That is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Great, set. And anyway,
They look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Great. Hey, 73, 7. Anyway, go Silver, ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Well, he's got some breathing room. He's to the 15. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 99 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Here's Purdy. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is Smith to the ground. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jordan Elliott. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They go play action with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Michael Williams in there to bury him for a loss of 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now 1st and goal.
Go Silver, ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Get set, get set. All right, rush up.
Third down, here's McCaffrey.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
What's up?
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position